Hello there. This is Beth, and this is meditation problem number 2. I can't sit still. This is probably one of the top 3 issues that I hear. I can't sit still. I just can't sit for that long. And it's why you practice. Practice is going to help that. And I think one question I always like to ask first is, have you actually tried to sit still? Because everyone's going to have a squirmy wormy session here and there. You're not going to be comfortable. Your back's going to ache. Things are just not going to, you're going to be squirming like a little worm. And that's normal. It's okay. That's why it's practice. Meditation is a practice that you do daily. And I find a lot of people who say they can't sit still haven't actually tried for long periods of consistent time to sit still. And by long periods of consistent time, I mean like 1 minute, 3-minute meditations. I'm not even talking 5 minutes. Start small. Don't, think, oh my God, I got to sit down for an hour and I got to be still for an hour. And if you feel things tactily, if you receive things by feeling, you may be a little more fidgety and itchy. Go for it. There's times I itch my way through things. I'm just like, and it's kind of annoying, but it just is what it is. Don't hang on to the annoyance. And give it a try. Give it a consistent try before you become one of those people that say, sitting meditations, oh yeah, I suck at those. Because usually what happens is someone's tried to meditate for a few days and hasn't been able to do it. You need to practice sitting still. And if you do find that you cannot sit still and it's not working for you after you have tried it for a consistent period of time, do a walking meditation. Yoga can be very meditative if you choose to be. Walking, doing the dishes even, can be a meditative process. Meditation is all about being in the here and now. And sometimes that means your body chatter is going to be really loud that day. You just got to practice it. And I think sometimes when I can't sit still becomes your ego talking, oh, I can't do that. I can't sit still. How do you meditate? And I'm always, for the most part, those kind of things, when it comes to ego, I'm all for telling it to go to hell. It's like, on days I'm fidgety. It's just fidgety. Some days you're not going to sit still. Some days your legs will go to sleep so fast. And that's just it. You're not going to die from your legs falling asleep. You're not going to die from fidgeting. You can fidget. It's okay. I give you permission to fidget. So if you're going to fidget, do it. I think the most important thing, though, is actually to try it and then be really, really honest with yourself about whether you can actually sit still or not. And there are times in your life where sitting still may just be one of the most horrible things, and you need to do some kind of moving meditation or some other way of bringing meditation and presence into your life. So don't just tell yourself right off you can't sit still. It's like not thinking. You're going to think, you're going to fidget. All sorts of things are going to crop up. And much of the time it's that ego, like, oh no, you don't want to do that. You don't want to change. You can't sit still. You can't stop thinking. We don't want to go there. We don't want to go to the unknown. And, be honest with yourself. Is it your ego talking? Or are you just a fidgety person? You might just be fidgety. And sitting still actually might do you some good. Because I fidget. I've itched my way through like 11 minutes of things sometimes, I swear. So, don't corral yourself into something that you may not be. Be open, be aware, be present, and practice it. See what happens. Maybe you can actually sit still. And that's all for today. Bye. Remember, practice. Practice not thinking. Practice not fidgeting. That's why it's practice. We're not masters yet. And even masters still have to practice, and I bet even the most advanced meditation person has a spectacular crappy meditation sessions here and there. Because if we didn't have the really crappy ones, we'd never be like, oh my God, I had the best one the other day. So, bye again. before I keep rambling.